Well, it's that time of year again. It's time to talk about the best and the worst movies that came out in 2015. So, let's not waste any more time. Let's take a look at the 10 best movies of 2015. At number 10, The Big Short. Directed by Anchorman director Adam McKay and starring Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling, Brad Pitt, and Christian Bale, this is the story of how some insiders saw fraudulent numbers in the stock market and tried to warn people that a financial crisis would happen, with most people shrugging them off and saying the numbers are just fine. This, of course, resulted in the 2008 financial crisis around the world. Filled with terrific performances from Bale and Carell, a wonderful script, and fast-paced direction by Adam McKay, this is a funny, smart, ingenious, and beautifully edited movie that will leave most people infuriated, myself included. At number 9, we have a wonderful love letter to old British spy movies, most notably the James Bond series, Kingsman: The Secret Service. Wonderfully directed by Matthew Vaughn and brilliantly acted by Colin Firth, Samuel L. Jackson, Michael Caine, and most notably Taron Egerton. This is a violent, hilarious, and pretty cool movie. The best scene in this movie, which who hasn't mentioned it, is the infamous church massacre. For those of you who have not seen the movie, I will not spoil it, but let's just say it is pretty awesome and features one of the best uses of the song Free Bird by Lynyrd Skynyrd I've ever seen. Number 8, we have a movie that needs no introduction, Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. I know, it's number 8, some people think I have it too low, but hey, it's my list, deal with it. Anyway, what can I say about this movie? It's Star Wars. It's the best Star Wars movie since Empire Strikes Back. It's a lot better than the prequels, and it's awesome. That's all I can really say about this movie, and it's pretty awesome. I'll leave it at that, and I can't wait for episodes 8 and 9. At number 7, we have another great spy comedy, Spy. Written and directed by Paul Feig and starring Melissa McCarthy, Jason Statham, Jude Law, Allison Janney, and Rose Byrne. Almost forgot her name. This is another great love letter to old spy movies, and this movie is also the best comedy that came out in 2015. It's hysterical, has great action. I think that Paul Feig would be a really good either James Bond director or a Bourne director. Hey, I think this movie proves he can direct good action. And, yeah, it's hysterical. See it. At number 6, we have Sicario, which is about a young FBI agent who is taken to Mexico to help fight the war on drugs. This is a very brutal movie, very grisly, and features some of the best cinematography of the year by the great Roger Deakins. Directed by Denis Villeneuve, who did Prisoners, and starring Emily Blunt, Josh Brolin, and a fantastic Benicio del Toro, this is one of the most underrated movies of the year, and I think a lot of people should see this movie. It was very overlooked at the Oscars, although it did get 3 nominations, but I thought Del Toro gave one of his very best performances, and Emily Blunt just may have given her career best here. This is a very well done movie, and one that most people should see. At number 5, another movie that needs no introduction, the brilliant Mad Max Fury Road. Simply put, this is one of the best action movies ever made. Brilliantly directed by George Miller, filled with fantastic visuals, amazing practical stunts, and featuring terrific performances from Tom Hardy and in particular Charlize Theron. This is one of those action movies that is for the ages. This is a movie that so many people are talking about, and with good reason. It's Mad Max Fury Road. Do I really need to go into any more detail about this movie? No, I don't. It's one of the best action movies ever made. At number 4, we have a movie that's topping most critics' best of list, Spotlight, which is about how the Boston Globe Spotlight team uncovered the Catholic Church scandals in Boston in 2000 and 2001. This is a wonderfully written, devastating movie that will definitely make you think differently about the Catholic Church. I thought about this movie stayed with me for a little bit. It has the best ensemble of the year with Michael Keaton, Mark Ruffalo, Rachel McAdams, Liev Schreiber, Stanley Tucci, and Brian Darcy James. This is a movie that everybody should see. I really think everybody should see this movie. At number 3, the best animated movie of the year, Disney and Pixar's Inside Out. The best word I can describe this movie, wonderful. This is a wonderful, wonderful movie with beautiful animation, a fantastic story, and one of the best vocal performances in a very long time from Phyllis Smith of The Office as Sadness, and of course Amy Poehler as Joy, and Richard Kind as the imaginary friend Bing Bong. This is a movie that's fueled on emotions. I mean, the main characters are emotions, and it's funny, it's sad, it's everything a perfect movie is. At number 2, Danny Boyle's Steve Jobs. This movie, I don't even know what it is about this movie, but man, this movie hit me like a lightning bolt. I wish more people got to see this movie because this movie it's incredible. It's oh man, Steve Jobs. It's great. It has a brilliant script by Aaron Sorkin, which is it's a fantastic script. I mean, it's Aaron Sorkin for Pete's sake, and amazing performances from Michael Fassbender, Kate Winslet, and Jeff Daniels. I mean, Seth Rogen is also very good in this, and it's directed by Danny Boyle, who did Slumdog Millionaire. And it's an amazing movie, very overlooked, and it's fantastic. And my pick for the very best movie of 2015 is Alejandro Gonzalez Iñárritu's The Revenant. Oh man, this is a movie that reminds me why I go to the movies. This is a beautiful, brutal, gruesome, disturbing, just oh man. It's beautiful and it's disturbing at the same time. This is one of the best looking movies I've ever seen. It is such it was an experience watching this movie. It was an experience that I will never forget. And I mean, Leonardo DiCaprio giving what might be a career best performance. I have to really think about that because I love him in The Wolf of Wall Street. But he's a lock to win that Oscar for this movie because he's incredible in this, as is Tom Hardy, which I think this is the best performance Tom Hardy's ever given. This is, oh man, The Revenant. It's the best movie of the year. No contest. This is the movie of 2015. And so, that's my list for the best movies of 2015. I will have a worst list of 2015 coming very soon. I just need to see a few more movies. That way I can make a final decision. So, thank you very much for watching.